All right, I'm live. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Looks like it's working. Apologies for the delay. My headset wasn't working. I had to reset it. Hope everyone's doing all right. We've got a contest today. It's been, I think, 3 weeks since our last contest. Our contest theme today... Oh, hold up. Let's try this. I have to put... I had Photoshop on the wrong monitor. All right. Yeah, our contest theme today is National Independence. Thank you to Graphy G for making the announcement artwork, the thumbnail. They won the last contest, and they won a free Polandball mug. I forget which mug you chose, but I'm drinking out of the rectangle mug today. So we have a total of how many entries? A lot more than I thought. Right now there's 93, and I think there's a few in Discord that I need to download. Let me see real quick. Last few contest entries. Perry Ashton. The Whole World 101. I thought you... Oh, you did Plow. Okay. Sword. Graphy G. And Adamya. Okay, so that's a total of... Let's see. 97 entries. All right, let's get right to it because this could take a little while, but I hope everybody's had a good week and was looking forward to this contest. Let's go by date. All right, so we'll just go backwards in the order that I downloaded them. So National Independence, our first contestant is Adamya. This is Indian National Independence, 1947. This is awesome, love it. Here's the partition, Pakistan and India. France and the US. Here's Gandhi. I like his little glasses. Constitution, 1950. Jai Hind. This is really good. Hand-drawn. Off to a strong start. Adamya has won an art contest before. Very good. Number 2 is Graphy G, our previous contest winner, immediate past winner. This is Indonesian National Independence. We had a lot of Indonesia entries today. This is really good, of course. Graphy sent me 2 different images that I could choose between to use for the thumbnail. So I used this one for the thumbnail because this is I think this is the more famous photo of Indonesian National Independence than this one. But very cool. Number 3 is Sword. What did Sword make? Finland. Is this Finland or Greece? These look like Greek flags. Whoops. But this looks like Finland. I can't really tell. Interesting sort of spray paint effect, though. That's cool. And number 4 is The Whole World 101. Also hand-drawn. Palau and Independence. Good luck, buddy. These grow up so fast. They grow up so fast. October 1st, 1994. I think Palau is one of the newest countries in the world. Very cool. Banger flag. All right, let's go ahead and vote on our favorite of these 4. Go ahead and vote now. Whatever speaks to you. And let me start writing down winners. Hope everybody had a good week. I had a good week. Busy. We lost a creator in the country ball community. Who was that? PRL official CB. Kalmar, you think this is Greece? Most people seem to say this is Greece. Oh, well, if it was Greek independence from the Ottoman Empire, wouldn't the flag be reversed? It was a white field with a blue field with a white cross on it, right? Thai animation. What happened to Thai animation? All right, I'm going to end this in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. End poll. This was close. This was a two-man race. With 41%, Graphy G, who won the last contest, will win the first round of today's contest. Adamya barely behind with 40%. The Whole World 101 with 11. And Sword with 8. Good job, everybody. Graphy G, strong showing already. Let's see if somebody can beat him this week. Next up, Perry Ashrin. We have American independence. And we have the, what were they called? The German mercenaries in the Revolutionary War. Why am I blanking on their name? It starts with an H. Hessians. The Hessians. Very cool. No matter. Oh, good. Okay, you put a price tag. I like that. These are very good horses. Great job. This is super good. Perry Ashton, great job. Number 2 is it's PH Animations. Malaysian independence. Very cool. Oh, bollocks. I love it. Great job. I admittedly don't know too much about Malaysian history. Singapore was kicked out of Malaysia after it became independent, right? It wasn't... How soon after was it kicked out? Singapore, kicked out of Malaysia. 1965. And Malaysia... When did Malaysia become independent? 61? Malaysia became independent on August 31st, 1957. Very cool. So they kicked Singapore out after 8 years. Well, joke's on them. Singapore has done very well for itself. Number 3, Bolivia PR. We have Vietnamese independence. This is 1945. When Ho Chi Minh declares independence after the war. I can't read this, but this is in Hanoi. Ba Dinh Square. Very cool. And number 4 is Grayson. We have another American independence here. July 4th, 1776. Oh, that's okay. This is an interesting stylistic choice. I like this. You took the old colonial flag, and then you added the canton with the stars in it, the Betsy Ross flag, as an eye patch that they're putting over it. That's very clever. Also, I love the robes, the crown, the scepter. Great job. 4 solid entries, 4 very distinct art styles. That's cool. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Vote for your favorite. The Explosive 1062. Haven't been in one of these in a while. Well, welcome back. We do them pretty regularly. And the VODs are always available for you to watch. Did you guys like today's short? I think the algorithm doesn't like it because there's too much bleeping. I had a fun time making it. Let me see. I need to... Sometimes you have to change the title. And it can be very... It's hard to know what the algorithm doesn't like. So I have to change it again, I think. All right, I'm going to end this in 3, 2, 1. End poll. With 65%, Perry Ashton will take this round. Congrats. Grayson with 16%. It's PH Animations with 10%. And Bolivia PR with 9%. Great job, everybody. Congrats to Perry Ashton. Our next 4 contestants. Number 1, Kalmar. This is Poland. Drawn upside down, which is the correct way in Polandball. Appreciate it. This is beautiful, as always, Kalmar. Great job. Alberta Ball Animations. We have a bunch of different countries that got their independence from the UK. So we have Canada, US, Australia, South Africa, Ireland, New Zealand, Jamaica, Egypt, and Israel. This is cool. Great job. I love your art style. This is really, really great. So we've got a high effort art one on the left, and then we've got like a cartoon, Saturday morning cartoon style on the right. Really like it. Number 3, official Z-Bot. This is The Velvet Divorce, January 1st, 1993, when Czechoslovakia dissolved, became Czechia and Slovakia. I made a comic about this many, many years ago. We had a good thing here. We were all do fine before this. Yeah, I think this was a very unique dissolution of a country because I don't think there was popular support for it. It was the like the political elites in both countries wanted to split it up, but the public did not support it, and it went through anyway. But now people don't really care, as far as I'm aware. But very cool. Number 4 is Fair. This is the Philippines, right? I forget how to pronounce whatever this organization is. It's not the American KKK, of course. It is the... I'm going to butcher this pronunciation. Katastasan Kagalangalang Katipunan. A revolutionary organization of Filipino nationalists that led to the Philippine Revolution. Great drawing. All right, go ahead and vote for your favorite of these 4. Alex Kizzle, can you hear me? Yesterday was my 16th birthday on May 29th, 2026. Happy birthday, Alex. 16's a memorable one. JSP IDK, thank you for the €2 donation. That is very kind of you to support our channel. We really appreciate it. Some Butangol, what country do you really want to visit? The top of my list right now is Greece. I really want to see Greece. Japan and South Korea I would really like to see. I'd like to see Australia. I want to see Tanzania and South Africa, Brazil, Argentina. But Greece is the top of the list. Second on the list is not a country, but I want to see Antarctica. Greece and then Antarctica. They're 1 and 2. All right. Ending this in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. End poll. You're going to Croatia soon, Ashley? That's cool. I would like to see Croatia as well. It's easy to see a lot of European countries when you're in Europe, because Europe's a very small continent. With 42%, Kalmar will take this round. Congrats. Alberta Ball Animation, second place with 36. Fair with 19 and Official Z-Bot with 3. Great job, everybody. Congrats to Kalmar. Let me write this down. Kalmar. Next up, we have someone cool. I, admittedly... Is this Papua New Guinea? That's got to be Papua New Guinea, right? When was their independence? Papua New Guinea. Was it a British colony? Or was it a Dutch colony? I actually don't know. I think it was a British colony. Independence. Oh, independence from Australia in 1949. No, sorry, in 1975. Okay, very cool. Australian colony. So it must have been a British colony before it was an Australian colony. Interesting. I don't really know anything about Papua New Guinea, except that apparently I think it's the most linguistically diverse place on Earth. Bougainville? Is this not Papua New Guinea? It is. Bougainville is in Papua New Guinea. Oh, it's going to become... Okay, is this Bougainville on the left and this is Papua New Guinea on the right? Bougainville is going to become independent from Papua New Guinea on September 1st, 2027. Did I just learn something today? Yeah, okay, so this is the flag of Bougainville, which is an island. It was a non-binding strait. I don't know that this is actually happening, though. Is it? Is this actually happening? Is it becoming a country or not? It says, cursory Google search says it was a non-binding referendum for independence held in 2019, but I'm also seeing that it's on track to become an independent state on September 1st, 2027. So I guess the government is in negotiations with the regional government? Huh. Interesting. Very cool. All right. Number 2, Madgak. We've got Ireland here. Very cool. Just a reminder to those that don't know, you don't need to draw these, or rather, you shouldn't draw these black lines between the different colors on the flag. But very good otherwise. Irish independence was 1922, right? (1921) when the Irish Free State was created. Okay, I was off by 1 year. Number 3 is Polandball. We have a bunch of African countries here. Oh man, I don't know that I could name all of them. So we have UK, Italy, Belgium, France, Madagascar, Nigeria, Somalia, DRC. I think this is Ghana, Togo, Chad, Central African Republic. I think this is Gabon. This is Mauritania. I think this is Burkina Faso, Niger. And then I start to get lost. I think... Yeah, I would get lost here. Maybe this is Guinea or Guinea-Bissau. Though, what's this one that's diagonal? Where's Ivory Coast? Ivory Coast is... Oh, here's Ivory Coast. Ivory Coast is Ireland, but flipped. This is Oh, that is Congo. This is Republic of Congo. And is this Mali? This one right here, I think, is Mali, right? I'm waiting for chat. It is? Okay. And then the 2 with stars. This one with the red star and this one with the yellow star. Which ones are these? I don't recall. Is one of them Senegal? Cameroon is one of them. And one of them is Guinea-Bissau. Cameroon and Senegal. Okay, and I heard Guinea-Bissau. And what is this one on the left? I need to brush up on my African flags. Oh, that's Benin? Okay. Very good. Rare Africa appearance. Number 4 is Julius, Polski, and Nepos. We have hand-drawn, and this is... Who is this supposed to be? Freiheit? Is this Sweden? I want to say this is Sweden. Try Flags of the World on Sporkle if you want to improve your flag skill. It's literally just like some African countries that I can't remember off the top of my head. But I have played that game I do the countries of the world thing on Sporkle whenever I'm bored. He says Sweden in a Swedish accent. Sweden? Sverige? I think this is Sweden, right? This looks like Sweden. Swedish War of Liberation. Treaty of Malmö. Part of the Kalmar Union Wars of the 16th century. 1521 to 23. Freiheit is freedom in Germany. Right, but these look like Swedish flags, right? And Swedish and German aren't like super different. I think this is Sweden. If I'm wrong, someone can let me know. Anyway, let's go ahead and vote. Birds around the world short, please. That's a good idea. Birds around the world. I mean, that's an obvious Australia joke, right? Or a New Zealand joke with the Kiwi. We could do like a laser Kiwi. Go ahead and vote your favorite of these four. Number 1 is Someone Cool. Number 2 is Mad Gak. Number 3 is Polandball. And number 4 is Julius Polski and Nepos. Am I excited for America's 250th birthday? Will I do anything special for it? I don't know. I think it's hard because, like, I'm not a nationalist, so I don't not particularly patriotic, so I don't really care. It's always a good excuse to, like, see friends, family, grill, you know? But, I don't like, the hamming up, anniversary of American independence. It feels very artificial. Anshu, I have not done your entry yet, no. Oh, you think this is Mongolia? Is this Mongolia? Why would he be saying Freiheit? Anyway, I'm going to end this in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And pull. With 49%, Someone Cool will take this. Congrats. Polandball with 31%. Mad Gak with 11. And Julius Polski and Nepos with 9. Congrats to Someone Cool. Write that down. Someone Cool. Next up, we've got X-Dog with Greece. This goes hard. This is super cool. Love the trident. Greek independence was, what, 1830 from the Ottoman Empire? 1821? It's okay, the war started in 1821, ended in 1829. When do, like, what is the date that Greeks celebrate? I guess 1830, London Protocol, February of 1830. All right, we'll go with that. This is super cool. Number 2, Volgodar. This is supposed to be, if I remember what they were writing, this is after the fall of the Soviet Union. So this is generic sort of independence movements. So you have Belarus back there, Ukraine, Lithuania, and then Russia everywhere. So this is probably in Moscow or something. Very cool. It's weird. The lighting, I guess, on my monitors are different. So when I pull this up on my right monitor, which is not the one that I have Photoshop on, it looks a little bit greener, so it looks like Bulgaria and not Russia. Number 3, Jackman, 18. Algeria, 1961, 62. Algerian War for Independence, Le Chaotique. Independence, never. US test nuke your town. Algerian War for Independence was a pretty pivotal moment in decolonization. Basically broke French attempts to hold on to their empire. Number 4, unmelted butter. We have Russia, Soviet Union, December 1991. And you can sort of see the Soviet flag sort of peeling away and being replaced with the Russian flag. Very cool. Not many people actually did Russia. I think these are maybe the only two. There might be one more. Not many people did, yeah, Russia. All right, go ahead and vote for your favorite. Number 1 is X-Dog. Number 2 is Volgodar. Number 3, Jackman18. Number 4 is Unmelted Butter. Oh man, I'm gonna need a lot of coffee today. Markix, hi, I'm from Croatia. Love the Kosovo song. Thank you. Someone, okay, this I did not expect. Someone actually drew Kosovo for their entry today. Kosovar independence, is that what you would call it? All right, ending this in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. End poll. With 57%, X-Dog will take this. Congrats, X-Dog. Volgodar, 23%. Jackman18 with 13%. And Unmelted Butter with 7%. Congrats to X-Dog. X-Dog. Next up, we've got Jensen. Oh, let me delete this. This is Botswana and South Africa. Very cool. I think the colors are slightly off, but rare Botswana appearance. Appreciate that. And that's the old apartheid flag of South Africa. Number 2, Herald. Filipino independence. This is hand-drawn. This kicks ass. Good job. This is so good. I love it. This is so cool. Must have taken a while. Number 3 is Hello Hello. This is Thailand. Thai independence from the Khmer Empire back in like 1200 or something. Hello Hello wrote a note because people erroneously think that Thailand doesn't have any kind of national independence because it was never... Thailand is one of the few countries on Earth that was never colonized. But it was part of the Khmer Empire long time ago. Oh, this is very cool. These ties are frying me, bro. I know, bro. Very cool. And then number 4 is Icy Dragon the Noob. We have another Velvet Divorce. Czech Republic and Slovakia. I'm sorry, Česko. It just isn't working. What do you mean, Slovensko? Restoration Day of Slovakia and the Czech Republic. Very cool. Let's go ahead and vote. One, two, three, or 4. Vote for your favorite. I have too many tabs open. Let's close some of them. Late entry from Pasmati. Download that. Eli Coach, the best coach. I wonder if my art is here. I do have your entry. I recall downloading it. There we go. I changed the name of today's short to just Transit, and the algorithm likes that a lot better. I like today's. It took a while for me to make it. I actually don't think it took too long for Aaron to draw it because it's a lot of reused art assets. But I had fun making it, but it took several hours to make. It was kind of complicated. Anomaly Zed, you lost your drawing pen before you could make an idea for this one, which is sad because you had a really good one. What did you want to do, Anomaly Zed? Armenian independence? From the Soviet Union? Or from the Ottoman Empire? Reuse art assets? Yeah, so like for our shorts, we have a ton of art assets that we can reuse. We can like copy and paste them in different scenes, you know? What do you like about your country? there's a lot of things that I like about the US. There's a lot of things I don't like, but the people who are most critical of any country are obviously going to be the people who live there because they know it the best, right? The US has no shortage of problems, but there's some things that we do really well. I think one is that it is an immigrant country and people from all over the world can come here and they can assimilate and they can add their own unique perspectives and cultures and languages and stuff to the US. And I think that makes us a much richer country, both metaphorically and literally. And I think the US does that better than most countries because it's always been an immigrant country, where, it's a country built on stolen land, right? So it's just how it is. Almost everyone who lives in the entirety of the Americas are people who are either descended from enslaved peoples or from immigrants, right? There's very few actual indigenous peoples left in the Americas. But anyway, I think the U.S. does assimilation of immigrants pretty well. Despite what you might see in the news over the past couple of years, it is one of our strengths. And because of that, the U.S. is like a huge scientific or like leader in science and technology because people from all over the world, the best and brightest, want to come to the U.S. because they have the most opportunities, or they have more opportunities here than they would in many other places. Fantastic research institutions and whatnot throughout the U.S. So a lot of technological and scientific innovation, which I think is a huge understated strength of the U.S. Anyway, I'm going to end this in 3, 2, 1. End poll. What's the last country I visited? I'd have to think about that. I actually don't remember. Oh, Italy. With 66%. Errol will take this round. Congrats. Pretty dominant showing. Icy Dragon with 18%. Jensen with 11. And Hello Hello with 5. Congrats to Errol. Let me write that down. Next up. Isaac Animatic. Canada. My day, my rules. July is Canada in 1867. Poland can into space. This is the EU. That's what... Something in Europe? I can't read this. Here's Israel. I'm something in the... What does this say? I can't read this. I'm stuck in the ocean, I think. I'm stuck in... All right. Nepal. Hungary, Nepal. We've got Quebec here. French snail. All right. Not many people did Canada, actually. Canadian independence. Canada has a weird history of independence. It became like an autonomous sort of dominion in 1867, I think, right? And it wasn't really fully independent until, I want to say, the most recent Canada Act, which was like 1980 or something, 1970. And that's also when they adopted the maple leaf flag. YSR. Vietnamese independence. Very cool. I think YSR might have the longest streak of entering our art contests. Great as always. Saren says, did you miss my super chat? I must have. I'm so sorry. Thank you, Eponymous Mouse, for the £2 super chat. Let me see. What did I miss? Saren says, I'm at a wedding. Can I go first, please? Oh, I'm so sorry. I'll do it next. I'll do it in this group. Saren, let's pull up your entry. You'll be number 3. Let's see Saren's comic. 17th of April, 1982. All right, we have Canada and the U.S. I've been a good boy. Can I have independence? Righto, why not, chap? 21st of July, 1954. Vietnam and France. Merde. 10th of October, 2017. Here's Catalonia. I don't know how to do a Catalan accent. Eat the shit, España. I am being independence. 8 seconds later, intense breathing. Hijo de puta. Ah! That's funny. Good job. So this was a failed attempt at independence by Catalonia. I remember this. Was that really almost 10 years ago? Wow. The Catalonian government, they tried to hold their own independence referendum, but it wasn't recognized by the Spanish government. So I think they went and they arrested a bunch of the leaders, right? The Spanish government. Very good. All right. Number 4 is Paint Dude, Ireland. Hell yeah, this is awesome. Great job. You got the harp there. Love it. Is this a flute? Great job. What about Indonesia? We've had a few Indonesias. We'll have a few more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Start poll. Vote for your favorite of these 4. Number 1 is Isaac Animatic. Number 2, YSR. Number 3, Saren. Number 4, Paint Dude. These are awesome. Great job. Yeah, Bhutangal, what is the latest country you visited? The last country I visited was Italy. I went to Italy last year. I haven't left the country in a little over a year. Chell, how's it going? Member for 17 months. Hell yeah. That's a big milestone. Thank you for being a supporter of our channel, Chell. We appreciate it. Have I had any family members in the military? Yes. What was the first country you visited? I think Canada, when I was a baby. Do I like tacos? Of course. Who doesn't like tacos? All right, I'm going to send 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. End poll. With 54%, Paint Dude will take this. Saren with 21%. Isaac Animatic with 16 and YSR with 9. Great job, everybody. Paint Dude, congrats. I think that's the first time entry. I don't recall seeing Paint Dude before. Next up, Big Memer 0. This is cool. Okay. We have the UK, Pakistan, India, Sri Lanka. I don't recognize this flag. Do you guys know what flag this is? Samoa? No. Is that Samoa's flag? Oh, you know what? I think it might be. No, it's not. Samoa has the Southern Cross in the canton. Burma? Oh, you might be right. Yeah, this is the Union of Burma that existed from 1948 until 1974. Damn. Good call. Who said that first? It was Red Isle RI official. No. It was Ricky to create it. No, Scorpion Time. Ricky the Creator, I think, was the first person who called it correctly. Good job. Very cool. This is an amazing drawing. Congrats. Yeah, so this is independence of the effectively the Indian subcontinent. Very, very well done. Great job. Number 2, Biaz. Oh man, we've got bangers in this group so far. So we have Uruguay, Argentina, and Brazil. Oh, okay, so this is specifically about Uruguay. Was Uruguay part of both the Empire of Brazil and Argentina? Uruguayan independence. I don't know anything about Uruguayan independence. Uruguay officially secured its independence as a sovereign state through the Treaty of Montevideo in 1828, which is a peace agreement brokered by the United Kingdom to end the Argentina-Brazil War. I didn't know that. It was part of Argentina. Interesting. So the British supported independence to create a buffer state between Brazil and Argentina. Huh. I learned something today. Great drawing. Also, Brazil has like a fantastic series of historical flags. The current flag is incredible. The Empire of Brazil, various kingdoms of Brazil, all incredible flags. Number 3, Cappuccino. We have Syria. This is a really cute art style. I really like this with like the green paper background and the writings on it. I really like this. So Syrian independence from France. When did Syria become independent of France? In the 50s, probably, right? Oh, no, 1945. Okay. Almost immediately after World War II ended. October 24th, 1945. The last French troops left on April 17th, 1946. Very cool. This is really cool. I love this drawing. Great job. We have 3 super strong contenders so far. And number 4... Oh, goddamn. All right. This is a power group. Ashley! This is German reunification. Super cool. So we have East Germany, West Germany. This is great. Absolutely beautiful. 4 incredible entries that got stacked into the same group. What is my honest opinion on the World Cup being placed in America? I don't know. I mean, the World Cup has to be held by some country, you know? I mean, I think it's very obvious that FIFA wants to expand soccer's footprint in the US because it's just not a big sport here. And there's a lot of potential money to be made, but I don't think Americans care enough. It's just... Soccer is just not popular here. I don't know that that will change. Go ahead and vote for your favorite of these 4. Number 1 is Big Memer 0. Number 2, Biaz. Number 3, Cappuccino. Number 4 is Ashley. Might be time for more coffee. You can get your own rectangle coffee mug at shop.polandball.com. Are you actually from Poland? No, I'm from the US. All right, I'm going to end this in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pull. Oh, okay, this wasn't as close as I thought it would be. Ashley with 47%, Big Memer 0 with 26, Biaz with 18, and Cappuccino with 9. Congrats to Ashley. Next up, Kitty Kuv. Filipino independence. This is awesome. I love this red color palette. This is super cool. Great job. Oh, and Indonesia. And Vietnam. Am I missing anyone else? Who is this? Oh, that's the Viet Minh flag, right? Okay, very cool. Love it. Yeah, so here's Philippines, June 12th, 1898. Vietnam, August 17th, 1945. And Indonesia, September 2nd, 1940. Or no, Indonesia, I'm sorry, is August 7th, 1945. And then Vietnam is September 2nd, 1945. Very cool. Beautiful drawing, as always, Kitty Kuv. Kati Kuv. I apologize if I'm mispronouncing your name. Number 2, Scharnhorst. 350. Kosovo. Kosovo independence. This was in the 90s, right? Like 96, 95, 97. Kosovo became independent from Serbia after NATO intervention. Very cool. Rare Kosovo appearance. Super rare Kosovo appearance. Number 3, the random Canadian. We have the Dutch Republic becoming independent from Spain, right? I love this drawing. I like how you put a map of the Netherlands behind it. Super cool. The Netherlands has a distinction of being one of the few countries in the world that was a republic that later became a monarchy. Number 4, Jonathan with Nigeria, 1960. Rare Nigeria appearance. Just a reminder, you don't need to put the black lines between the colors on the flag or the ball, but a nice simple drawing regardless. Good job. Scorpion time. I bought the parenting bundle while the EU was still in stock, and I have only gotten France so far. Do you know what happened to Germany and France? send an email to Dick Rhino or to, like, through Fourth Wall. Send an email and we can figure it out. One other person had an issue with, they received a Germany instead of France. But we have France and Germany are left over. So go get the remaining parenting bottle. There's only a few left. All right, I'm going to send 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pull. With 69%, Katie Couve will take this round. Congrats. Scharnhorst, 350 with 13%. The Random Canadian with 9%. And Jonathan with 9%. Congrats to Katie Couve. Next up, Alex, American Independence. This is super cool. I really like this art style. The sort of like unfinished pencil and only partially filling in the colors. That's super cool. Great job. But yeah, again, a reminder: you don't need to put the black lines between the colors on the flag. And Polandball. Beautiful drawing nonetheless. Limburg Ball. Maltese independence? Was Malta part of Italy? I thought it was a British colony. Oh yeah, okay. I misunderstood the context of the drawing. Yes, it was a British colony, became independent of Britain in 1964, and Italy's just watching with a bucket of popcorn. I got it. Malta, rare Malta appearance. Number 3, El Grito. Mexican independence. When was Mexican independence? 18 something or other, right? 1818? 1821. I was close. 1821. Hell yeah. Mexican flag also goes hard, and older iterations of it. Great job. Number 4, Nuclear Pasta Gaming. Is this Indonesia? Yes, Indonesia. Indonesian independence. We've got another one. Great job. Very pretty. I like the cloud here. Multicolored cloud. All right, we'll go ahead and vote for our favorite here. Who wins? Question mark. 1, 2, 3, 4. Start poll. Number 1 is Alex. Number 2 is Limburg Ball. Number 3 is El Grito. Number 4 is Nuclear Pasta Gaming. Anshu, I do have your entry. Yes. We have not shown it yet. Can you vote for yourself? Absolutely, you can vote for yourself. That's totally fine. Doc Roger, I don't have Discord. Is there another way you can submit drawings? Yes, you can email them to me at colipb@gmail.com. It's always in the post. Whenever I post for a contest announcement, it includes the email address that you can send me your email. Also, since I have a bunch of you guys here, when you send me an email with your attached image, the easiest thing for you to do is make the file name the name that you want me to call you on stream. Because whenever I download all of your images, I rename all of your files with the name of the person who submitted it, so that I can say it on stream. So if you guys do that, it saves me a little bit of time, and it also means that I won't get the wrong name, right? When is the next contest? It'll probably be 2 weeks from now. I'm very busy this next week and probably won't have time to do it next Saturday. So probably in 2 weeks. What team did you support? Arsenal or PSG? I don't follow football, so I don't support one or the other. All right, I'm ending this in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pull. Are the only prizes merch? I mean, that's all we've got is merch. With 57%, Alex will take this round. Congrats. El Grito with 18%. Nuclear Pasta Gaming with 14, and Limburg Ball with 11. Congrats, Alex. Write that down. Next up, we have Lucas. We have Malaysian independence and Singaporean independence. So this is 1965. Oh, it's Singaporean independence. Okay. This is really good for hand-drawn. I like this. Great job. Number 2, the Fox King. We have Polish independence. I think this is Germany, and this is probably... Who would this be? This can't be the Soviet Union because this is the wrong flag for Germany. They're not contemporaries. Imperial Germany and Soviet. Well, they were, I guess, after Poland was already independent. I don't know. We'll say this is 1919. Number 3, Mir Abbas. We have Pakistani independence, 1947. From the UK during the partition of India. Just as a reminder, no eyebrows, because eyebrows are technically hair, and we don't do hair in Polandball. This is beautiful, though. Great job. I like his monocle. And number 4 is 4Gamer5071. We have U.S. independence. And remember, you need to draw stars. Don't put dots on the U.S. flag. But these are all solid. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Go ahead and vote. I need to turn on the AC because it's too hot. Get your votes in. Maybe they're both German? I don't know. Get your votes in. I just go check out the pinned comment on today's short. I thought it was funny, my response. All right, I'm gonna answer 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. End poll. With 49%, Lucas will take this. Congrats, Lucas, with a hand-drawn entry. Mir Abbas, second place with 32%. The Fox King with 13, and 4Gamer5071 with 6%. Congrats to Lucas. Write that down. Write that down. Write that down. Next up, Aiden. We have, okay, a history of Serbian independence. 1800s, Ottoman Empire. No more. Early 1900s, Serbia. Mid-1900s, we have Fascist Italy, Nazi Germany, Serbia. What is this Macedonia? I don't recognize this flag. Early 1900s, Yugoslavia is falling apart. 1992, it falls apart. 2009, is this Montenegro? And this is Kosovo? Is this Montenegro? Get back on my lawn. Japanese, oh, yeah, this is Japanese Empire. Good call. So, yeah, we've got the axis. Japan wasn't in the Balkans. Yeah, I mean, now that I look at the context, this makes sense that it's Japan because it was part of the Axis. But Japan was not involved in the war in Europe. Let alone Serbian independence. Yeah? So the one obstacle to Serbian independence in the 1940s was the Japanese Empire. Number 2, Zarlia Ball. We have Belgian independence from the Netherlands. Yoppie, it is Belgian Independence Day from those sticky peep, crust peep, Dutch. Very cool. This week was a big week for Belgium in Polandball official shorts. We had 2. Belgium is one of my favorite characters in Polandball. I really like the characterization of Belgium. Number 3, Harvey. We have Greek independence from the Ottoman Empire. Well, this is the modern Greek flag. The Kingdom of Greece had a different flag. So am I missing something? What would this have been after World War II? When did Greece adopt its modern flag? Greece, modern flag. I guess they did start using it in 1822 as the naval ensign. National flag from 1969 and 1978 to present. All right. I love the Greek flag. I think it's an iconic flag. Eli coach, the best coach, is number 4. We've got Filipino independence again. Very cool. Mabuhay. I'm probably mispronouncing that. What does that mean? Translate. Detect language. English. Mabuhay. Live.
Mabuhay.
Mabuhay. Very cool. Great drawing. Oh, it means long live. Thank you, Leah Cruz. Vote for your favorite of these 4. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Number 1 is Aiden. Number 2 is Ball. Number 3, Harvey. Number 4, Eli coach, the best coach. I just got Ben's entry. I'm downloading some of the late entries. There's a few. Quinn. Just got yours. CCPP, I just got your entry. Oh, this one's cute. I like it. A cat's personality. Okay, I got yours. There we go. All right, ending this in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. End poll. Oh, this was a pretty close group. This might be the closest one so far today. With 37%, Harvey will take this. Congrats, Harvey. Eli coach, the best coach, second place with 25%. Aiden with 21%. Zarlia Ball with 17%. Very close. Good job, everybody. Congrats to Harvey. Next up, we've got Darian. I think this is supposed to be Polish independence from Austria after the first partition of Poland. When is this? What is this? This isn't Poland. There's a P on it. I actually don't know. Does anyone know? Also, just as a reminder, no circle tool or line tool in Polandball art. Does anyone recognize these flags? I actually don't know. I assume this was Austria, but I think it's wrong. This is Napoleonic rule. It's Belarus? Is it? That's the Polish resistance, Polish underground state from World War II. And this is an old Polish flag then? Okay, so this is Polish resistance during World War II, and this is probably the old, is that the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth flag? Yes, it is. Okay. So that's what they're fighting to restore. I got it. Okay. Thank you for the context, chat. I appreciate that. Number 2, Ali. We have Sudan, present-day Sudan, Republic of Sudan. Okay, so Sudan first becomes independent in 1956, Republic of Sudan. That lasts until 69. Democratic Republic of Sudan, that lasts until 85. And present-day Sudan ever since. Anglo-Egyptian Sudan. Okay, yeah, Sudan was part of Egypt, right? Am I getting that right? After it became independent of... Egypt became independent of Britain? Is that right? Anglo-Egyptian Sudan. Lasted until 1956. Okay. It was partitioned, I guess, at the same time that both became independent. Okay, very cool. Rare Sudan appearance. There's a brutal civil war going on in Sudan. Does not get nearly enough coverage in international news, unfortunately. But it's absolutely crazy what's happening in Sudan. It's very unfortunate. Number 3. It's Kamar, 44, Polish independence, plus victory in the Polish Civil War, or Polish-Soviet War. This is awesome. Beautiful, beautiful. I love this so much. Great job. Excellent drawing. Number 4, Sockaware. Philippines, June 12th. And just as a reminder, no black lines on the flag, but very cool drawing. Oh, and no circle tool. Why flag Polish like Indonesia? So in Polandball, the Polish flag is flipped upside down. It's the oldest trope in Polandball. The very first Polandball comic that was drawn in 2009 had Poland flipped upside down. It's been a rule ever since. It's just the way it is. And I know there's some people that don't like it. There are particularly like Polish nationalists get upset. Oh, why is my country's flag flipped upside down? Poland is the main character of Polandball. Take the win, you know? It's a very unserious medium, right? Polandball is satire. They're cartoons. They poke fun at history, at international relations, at nationalism, you know? Poland shows up in more comics and artwork than it otherwise would if it wasn't called Polandball. And it's just a rule that Poland is upside down. Nepal is a monster. The US has sunglasses. The UK has a top hat and a monocle, right? It's just one of those rules that's become canon in Polandball. I'm going to end this one in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pull. With 69%, it's Kamar, 44, will win this round. Darian with 20%. Ali with 9%, and Sockaware with 2%. Congrats to It's Kamar. Next up, Cameron. American independence. Hashtag stop colonization. Very cool. Number 2 is ARC. We have Bangladesh. Very cool. So this was the Indo-Pakistan War 1973, right? Is when East Pakistan becomes Bangladesh, right? 1971? 1971, not 1973. Very cool. Great drawing. Rare Bangladesh appearance. Number 3 is Jacob. American independence. We've got the wig with the price tag. Appreciate that. George Washington. Who's BA? RHWH. I should know these names, shouldn't I? GW. George Washington. That one's easy. Who are the others? I don't know. Great drawing, though. B.A. Oh, Benedict Arnold? Number 4 is Rem. Filipino independence. Another hand-drawn one. Oh, this is really good. Barbershop. Why do you need a barbershop if you're a country ball? Very cool. Very, very pretty. Great job, everybody. One, two, 3, or 4. Number 1 is Cameron. Number 2 is Arc. Number 3, Jacob. Number 4, Rem. When will the next contest take place? It'll probably be 2 weeks from today. Why did I hear McDonald when I heard you say the British guy's name? B.A. Here. This is supposed to be Benedict Arnold. Benedict Arnold, for those who might not be aware, is a figure during the Revolutionary War, the American Revolution, who was an American general and then switched sides. He defected, joined the British, and then fought for the British. So in the U.S., when you call someone a Benedict Arnold, it's become a term to describe like a traitor or to describe someone who's treasonous, a Benedict Arnold. Because he betrayed the American revolutionaries. But yeah, WH and RH, I don't know off the top of my head. Why no line tool or circle tool? Those are just the rules in Polandball. They're supposed to be like sort of crappy little drawings. So when you use circle tool or line tool, they don't look crappy. They look very artificial. They don't look like characters, cartoon characters, when you do that. All right, I'm going to answer 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pull. With 44%, Jacob will take this round. Rem with 27%, Ark with 19, and Cameron with 10. Great job to all. Congrats to Jacob on advancing. Next up, Chinbot, and I apologize if I mispronounced your name. I have to look this one up again. This is it's an administrative area, a region of Russia, north of Dagestan. I'm trying to remember what it's called. God. Sorry, let me find the email. This is Kolmog. I'm probably mispronouncing that. Let me see. This is, yeah. How do I pronounce it? It's a region in Russia, like north of the Caucasus. Kalmak, Zalmak, Kalmak, something like that. It's kind of difficult for an English speaker to pronounce. But very cool. Beautiful, beautiful artwork. Number 2. Uh-oh, I lost my spot. Oh, man, this is a strong group. Jylin. We have Singapore. Singapore is kicked out of Malaysia. No Chinese kick out. You got too many Chinese. Proud Malaysian. No, I don't want to be independent. Milo, good. Why SG got kicked out of Malaysia? Too many Chinese people. Oh, poor Singapore. Singapore's done well for itself. Joke's on Malaysia. Although Malaysia is actually not... by Southeast Asian standards, I think Malaysia is pretty well developed. Fairly prosperous country, but beautiful drawing. Singapore also just has the advantage of being a city-state, you know? Max MK, we have Poland and naughty Germany. Remember to flip Poland upside down. A very good cartoony drawing, nevertheless. And number 4, WH Nightshade, hand-drawn and colored. We have, okay, Afghanistan, I think. God, I guess this is Egypt. This is what, how would it be? It would the Egyptian, Egypt-Sudan condominium or whatever it was called that we were just talking about. And then it becomes Egypt. The United States, France helping out, Canada, Quebec, India, Bangladesh. Where's Pakistan? Pakistan became independent too. Right? It would make more sense for Pakistan to be there than Bangladesh because Bangladesh was part of Pakistan at the time of independence. Anyway, these are 4 fantastic entries. One, two, three, or 4. Number 1 is Chinbot. Number 2 is Jylin. Number 3 is Mox MK. Number 4 is WH Nightshade. YTA Cat's personality. Or YT a cat's personality. Did I get your drawing? I did get your drawing. Yes. It'll be in the last round. Get your votes in. Solid 4 entries here. Real Kalmar. What should I draw? What should you draw? You should draw... draw Egypt. Draw Egypt, Jordan, and... Cyprus at the beach. And have Nepal bring them drinks on a tray. All right, I'm going to this in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. End poll. You guys vote quickly. I appreciate that. With 41%, WH Nightshade will take this. Congrats. Max MK, second place, not too far behind with 37%. Chinbot with 9%, or sorry, with 13%, and Jylin. Wait, no, I got this wrong. I'm sorry. Yeah, WH Nightshade, 41%. Jylin, 37%. Chinbot, 13%. Max MK, 9%. Very good job, everybody. Congrats to WH Nightshade. Next up, we have Guy. We have American Independence here. Signing the Declaration of Independence. This is a famous painting from American history. Number 2 is Artsy Altia, Albanian Independence. Wow, rare Albania appearance. One of my favorite flags, actually. Super underrated flag. I think Albania has a banger of a flag. Fantastic. Whoops. Beautiful. Very, very cool. These are supposed to be... Are these bullet wounds? And then they turn into the flag? That's very clever. That's really cool. Number 3, Woomy Zoomy. This is Micronesia, right? Micronesian independence. Very cool. I like that it's hand-drawn. Just as a reminder, in Polandball, we don't do hands. I know creators like Mr. Spherical do it. We don't do hands in Polandball. But otherwise, this is great. I like the little crab and the starfish. And plow and the hanging out in the water. Very cool. Micronesia. When did Micronesia become independent? Isn't it still in like a free association with the U.S.? 1986 became independent of the U.S. Very cool. Number 4, Mr. Santosh. We have Indian independence, 1947. And again, as a reminder, you don't need to put the black line between the colors on the flag, but otherwise, this is great. Although I think the colors might be a little bit darker. And no circle tool for the monocle. But great nonetheless. I should make a video about the Polandball rules. And everybody should watch them before you draw something. Why no black lines? Well, go look at the Indian flag. Does it have black lines on it? Nope. Go look at the British flag. Well, this one doesn't have black lines. Go look at flags. They don't have black lines between the different colors. Get your votes in. Number 1 is Guy. Number 2 is Artsy Altia. Number 3, Woomy Zoomy. Number 4, Mr. Santosh. Doc Roger, am I allowed to have old emperors during an empire while independence, or does it have to be super historical accurate? I'm not very strict with like the actual contest theme. I just like that people draw something and enter it. Like if you were to go into the Polandball art subreddit or the Polandball subreddit and submit a comic in their contests and they're not rule compliant, they'll get removed. The only time I will like disqualify people is if they used AI to make it. So if like things that aren't rule compliant, like the bottom left or the bottom right, totally fine for the purposes of our, Saturday morning contest. But I still will point out, that people should improve their artwork by making it more rule compliant with Polandball rules. Anyway, ending this at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. End poll. 60%. Artsy Altia will take this round. Mr. Santosh, second place with 19. Guy with 13. And Woomy Zoomy with 8. Congrats, Artsy Altia. Whoops. Artsy Altia. Next up, we have David with Serbian independence. Second Serbian uprising, 1875. We will... Something with all over power. A little hard to read, but I like this. Good drawing. We've had a good number of Serbian entries. Number 2 is Loaf. Estonian independence. 1991, right? From the Soviet Union. This is cool. I figured that there would be more post-Soviet independence entries. I like this, but I'm a sucker for the Estonian flag. Great drawing, Loaf. Number 3, Bhutangal. Or Bhutangal. Independence Day of Vietnam, September 2nd, 1945. Great hand drawing. I love this. Very cool. I love the cartoon art style. And number 4 is Melik. Is this Turkish independence from the Ottoman Empire? I guess. Or the founding, I guess, of the Ataturk's Republic, right? The modern Turkey. I don't know. It's not technically. Is it technically independence? It was more like the Ottoman Empire was sort of dissolved and carved up, right? Very cool, though. All right, let's go ahead and vote for our favorite of these 4. 1, 2, 3, or 4. I'm sorry I'm never here for the streams because it's always on Saturday and there's something to do where I live besides go to the arcade. And if I'm late, it'll be flooded with children. Never apologize. I do these art contests because you guys enjoy them and because I enjoy seeing your art. It's not something that we do for views, you know? So never feel compelled to be here. But it is, I think, one of the few times that, you know, I get to interact with you guys. Otherwise, it's just us posting stuff on... you know, our daily short rubber and the occasional video. So there's a lot more interaction with the community when I stream. And occasionally when, you know, Dick Reiner or Aaron or CSM will stream. We do need to come up with more things to do on stream besides just contests. But I do not have anywhere near the time that I used to stream. Like when the channel first started getting, or when we first started the channel, I think I started streaming like, we started the channel in September of 2024. And I think I first started streaming in like late January, early February of 2025. And for like a solid maybe year, I streamed several times a week. But life has gotten a lot more busy since then. So I have not been able to stream regularly at all since then. All right, I'm going to end this in 3, 2, 1. End poll. With 65%, Loaf will take this round. Congrats. Bhutangal with 23%. Melik with 9, and David with 3. Congrats, everybody. Congrats to Loaf. Good job, everybody. Next up, Solar's little brother. We have Ukrainian independence. Very cool. So this would also be 91, right? Very pretty. You got the sunflowers there. Slava Ukraina. Saren, we already did. Asoto. Philippines national independence. June 12th, 1898. This is incredible. So this is, independence from the Spanish. And then the U.S. comes in and scoops it right up. Big Sag for another 48 years. Incredible drawing. Great job, Asoto. This must have taken forever. Number 3, Leia Isabel. Also Filipino independence. June 12th, 1898. Just as a reminder, no circle tool, but a good drawing nonetheless. Very pretty. I like the bricks. And then this facade that you drew here. Very pretty. Number 4 is Husder. Apologize if I'm mispronouncing that. Poor Singapore being kicked out of Malaysia. There was a good number of entries that did Singapore. Maybe like 4 or 5. Man, we need to put Singapore in more comics. Singapore. It's the only triangular character. Singapore. Okay, la? 1, 2, 3, or 4. Number 1 is Solar's little brother. Number 2 is Soto. Number 3, Leia Isabel. And number 4, Hazder. Bermuda's a triangle? True. But Bermuda is drawn differently. It's flipped upside down, so it's 1 point at the bottom and 2 points at the top. Singapore is bottom heavy. Have Bermuda cannot intervention. Yes, Bermuda is also drawn as a triangle. But the opposite way. It's flipped the opposite way. Sturian, there's a hidden country ball in there. Where? Windex, how's it going? Use circle tool and then trace it, then adjust a bit. That's okay, but what I would practice drawing circles freehand. Philippines Independence Day is in a few weeks. Very cool. Oh yeah, June 12th. It's in less than 2 weeks. Fewer than 2 weeks. All right, ending this in 3, 2, 1, and pull. This is a dominant showing for Asoto with 66%. Solar's little brother with 20%. Hasder with 8%. Leia Isabel with 6%. Solid entries, guys. Congrats to Asoto. Keep at it. Next up, T85 Junior. We have Lithuania, Estonia, and Latvia. Very cool. This is very pretty. I like this, the art style you did here. Number 2 is Olaf, Indian Revolt of 1857. Hand-drawn. This must have taken a while, but just as a reminder, no eyebrows, no mouths in Polandball, and then the eyes should be little circles, a little bit bigger than that, and then no hands. But this is a good drawing, nevertheless. Not everybody gets the rules right on the first try. Keep at it. Number 3, Eric. Special note, my pseudonym was Eric en Bretagne because Eric is the name of a town in France, but I found out that it wasn't in Bretagne, so en Bretagne disappeared. As for pronunciation, so you can say it as you want, French or English way. As usual, all drawings are made by, and no circle tool or line tool. Whoever pretends otherwise will end up in the British pot. It means being eaten without spices at impossible hours with an impossible and disgusting preparation. So this is a partition of Indian independence. I don't think Britain was happy about it. Good job. Great drawing, Eric. Number 4, Spuddy 8U. Sealand. Rare Sealand appearance. Very cool. Are eyebrows allowed? No, eyebrows are not allowed. One of the appeals of country balls, of Polandball particularly, is that the characters are super simple. They're so easy to draw that literally anybody can do it. It is a circle, a hand-drawn circle. You draw the flag on it, and then you draw 2 little more circles for eyes. That's it. It's super simple, right? And what is great about it is that you can show so much emotion with just like contorting the shape of the ball and the eyes. That's all you need to do, right? Like, think about our shorts. We don't have hands on any of our balls, right? But when they slap each other, we have like the little slap animation, right? Like a little star or whatever appears whenever they slap each other. You don't need them to have hands to understand that the characters are slapping each other, right? Whenever they're holding something, you can have like a broom, or Poland can hold a plunger. You just have it in proximity to him, right? It's very obvious. Like the human brain fills in the necessary sort of context to understand that this character is holding something without actually having to physically hold it, right? It's a nice little quirk, like cartoon physics, that exists in Polandball. It's just eyebrows, mouths, hair, hands, they're all totally unnecessary. You just don't need them in Polandball, right? The more like human features you add to Polandball, the more becomes country humans rather than country balls, right? All right, I'm gonna end this in 3, 2, 1. End poll. With 44%, Eric will take this round. Congrats. Spuddy 8U with 24%. Olaf with 19 and T85 Jr. with 13. Congrats, Eric. We're getting close to the end. Next up, we've got Nicholas. Indonesian independence. Oh, it's a little small. There we go. Yeah, again, no hands, but otherwise this is good. August 17th, 1945. Very cool. I think Indonesia was the most common today. Number 2, LAP. We have Catalonia. Primo de Rivera. Man Community, Second Spanish Republic. Another thing is we don't put ball as a suffix. So we would just call this Catalonia. We would call this Spain. Man Community, I don't know what this is. Primo de Rivera, October 1st. Financement singular Estatut de Catalunya. Is this the failed? I don't know when this would have. I don't know when what historical event this is referring to, but good drawing. There's a lot of weird stuff going on. Number 3, Angelo Rumia. We have Filipino independence, I think. Yeah, 1946. Patrium Catholicum. Patrium Catholicum habemus. This is the greatest moment of my hearticus. Very cool. We've got Spain and Taiwan. Polandball, can you feature my Independence Day in a video? Is this Jordan? We have Indonesia, Japan, Spain, Vietnam. This is the American Filipino flag, right? This one I don't recognize. Some British colony. Hello from Turkey. Hello. And Syria up there. And number 4 is Scorpion Time. Kingdom of Greece. In 1830, the Kingdom of Greece declared its independence from the ruthless rule of the Ottoman Empire, redefining history as a nation that would be united forevermore. Very cool. Can't read this because I can't read Greek. But he's probably saying, pass the Uzo. I don't know. All right. One, two, three, or 4. Glimmer 7764. Do you choose your music? I like. If so, I like your music interest. I'm playing Chicken Scuttle Monkey's music. So almost all of the music that we use on the channel is original music made by Chicken Scuttle Monkey, who is another one of the people who works on Polandball Official. Oh, that's Allied Occupied Germany. Yeah, I don't know. Why did I miss that? You're totally right. Damn, that was a dumb mistake. What is this flag on the left? Get your votes in. I'm going to end this in 3, 2, 1. End poll. You're Turkish, but you voted for. It's an art contest, you know? Vote for whatever art you like the most. With 67%, Scorpion Time will win this. Congrats. Angela Rumia with 23%, and Lap and Nicholas each with 5%. Congrats to Scorpion Time. Good job, everybody. Keep drawing, keep entering contests. Number 1, Daniel. We have Israeli independence here. Okay, so this is mandatory Palestine. A lot of flags I don't recognize. So we have the UN, US, UK. I think this is Palestine. This is mandatory Palestine, which is also drawn as a cube, interestingly, in Polandball. These 3 flags I don't recognize. Lebanon, Saudi Arabia. I don't know what this flag is. Syria. This is Jordan. A lot of these flags I don't recognize. But this is a beautiful drawing. Great job. 1948, Israeli independence. Hello from Bulgaria, first stream. Welcome. Number 2, Isabella. National reunification of West and East Germany. Very cool. That counts as an Independence Day. Same idea. Glimmer 7764. We have Russian Empire, Swedish Empire. Who is this? I saw Glimmer in chat. Glimmer. I don't recognize this. Is this Finland? I don't recognize this flag of Finland. Finnish flags. This is the naval jack? I think. Is that right? 1917, they've had a few. I would not have guessed if you weren't here. I guess I might have been able to piece it together from Sweden and Russia that it would be Finland. That makes sense. Very cool, though. Beautiful drawing. Only thing, Glimmer. Remember, no eyebrows. Otherwise, this is a perfect drawing. It's the only thing I would change. Great job. And number 4 is R. Quagmire with American independence. I like how you put the stars as like floating over the ball. That's kind of cool. But remember, no mouth. No mouths in Polandball. No mouths, no ears, no hands, no legs. No ears, no hair, no mustaches, no eyebrows. All right, let's go ahead and vote. I will say, number 2 reminds me of Aaron's artwork. Sort of like the squishy balls where they're bigger on the bottom. Yeah, it looks a lot like Aaron's artwork, Isabella's. Good job. Is rectangle allowed to have legs? No, no legs. There is not a single... The only character in Polandball that has legs is Omskbird. But it's not even drawn with legs because it's wearing like a cultist robe, right? So you see it has its wings and its beak, but it does have legs. Remember, Polandball is super simple. It is a hand-drawn circle. You draw the flag on it, and then you draw 2 little eyes. That's it. That's all you ever have to do. It's super, super simple. And that's the appeal, is that it's so simple that literally any person can do it. It's that easy. If it was more complicated than that, like if they had hands and eyebrows and mustaches and hair and ears, I would never have gotten into it because, like, one, I don't think it's like as cool of a cartoon when they have all of that. It's less unique. It's less charming, but also it's just harder to draw all of that. And I got into Polandball because one of the reasons was because it was super simple to draw. I was like, hey, I could do this. Nepal has a mouth. True. Nepal and Ohio have mouths. Mamluk Empire has a mouth. The flags that are drawn like as monsters, they have mouths with, teeth. How can Polandballs dance? I guess they don't. We have a few examples in our various videos. All right, ending this in 3, 2, 1, end poll. Can Nepal and Ohio speak? We have a short on that. What was it called? More Than Meets the Ear. Go look up More Than Meets the Ear on our channel. With 41%, Glimmer will take this. Congrats, Glimmer. Isabella with 35%, Daniel with 15%, and our Quagmire with 9%. Congrats, Glimmer. I see you going crazy in chat. Next up, we have Artemis 859, UK. First child. Hey, Dad, can I have my independence? Not bloody likely. Second child. Hey, Dad, can I have independence? Give me liberty or give me death. This is how Aaron drew Revolutionary US. I like that. And then okay, I should be reading it top to bottom. Okay. So US Asks for independence, has to fight for it, gets it. Second child, Canada, asks for independence, and just gets it. Yes. A tale of two countries. Very cool. I like that it's hand-drawn. Number 2, Manuel SG. We have Mexican independence, I think. We got Mexico here and there. A bunch of Spain. Remember, no hands in Polandball, no eyebrows. Very, very good drawing, though. This must have taken a long time to make. Really good hand-drawn entry. Number 3, Zolpez. Spanish Empire and Chile. That's cool. You actually made him look like a snake. That's really cool. Snake. No step on snake. I really like that. Great job, Zolpez. And number 4, Gemrus _CB. Polish independence. Remember to flip Poland upside down, but a beautiful drawing regardless. Really good job. This is a strong group. I like all these. Go ahead and vote for your favorite. 1, 2, 3, or 4. I'm sorry, but I add lines into my drawings because it helps me give a board, or it helps me to give a border. Something like that. Okay. Anshu, you have to go in a few minutes. Can I put... Oh, you're in the next group, Anshu. This is a very close group, actually. We'll give it a little bit. See if someone pulls ahead. All right, I'm going to this in 3, 2, 1, and pull. Very close. Our closest round of the day with 29%. Manuel SG will take this. Congrats. Zolpez with 26%. Artemis 859 with 26%. And Gemrus _CB with 19. Congrats to Manuel. Do we have the right Tango coffee mug in stock? Yes, it is always in stock. The only limited edition items we sell are the plushies. So we have like maybe 6 Germanys left. So if you want to buy a Germany plushie, get it now because they will be out very soon. And we have maybe like 30 France plushies left. EU sold out. All right. Our next 4, we have Arion the Explorer, Indian Independence, 1947, hand-drawn, very good, lots of little Indias there. Number 2 is Anshu. We have U.S. Independence, give me liberty or give me death. Very cool, I like this fire here. Number 3 is Chloe, also American Independence, I'm a country now, baby. Bullocks. I think Bullocks is spelled Bollocks. Very good, though. Very clean. Crisp drawing. And number 4 is Kyle. This one made me laugh the hardest when I downloaded all of the entries. Independence, baby. I hate the metric system. At least I still have one loyal child. How do I tell him this? This is so cool. Very unique. All right, who wins? 1, 2, 3, or 4? Arion the Explorer, Anshu, Chloe, or Kyle? How many entries are there? There are a total of 101, and there's probably like a couple that were submitted late. Let me check Discord. 101. 102. Hera Hatunen, I just got yours. Get your votes in. I'm going to end this in 3, 2, 1. End poll. 4 is unique. Well, 4-1. With 46%, Kyle wins this round. Congrats, Kyle. Chloe with 30%. Ariane the Explorer with 15, and Anshu with 9. Good job, everybody. Congrats to Kyle. Next up, we have Julia. Polish independence. Having previously been partitioned by Germany, Austria-Hungary, and Russia. Don't know how to pronounce this. Czy listopada? Jeśli wierzysz niewoli? No idea. No one has heard Polska ever again. Remember to flip Poland upside down, but this is a very great drawing. Number 2 is Oliver. Independence of Greece, Montenegro, Serbia, and Bulgaria from the Ottoman Empire during the First Balkan War. Very cool. Rare Montenegro appearance. Number 3 is Kevin. Bangladesh. Independence Day, March 26th. 1971, right? That's what we established. Pakistan. Very cool. A little cat girl J-Pan down there. And number 4 is James. Hand-drawn. A little hard to see this. Okay. Canada and UK. Hey, Britain, can I be independent? Sure. Rest of the world. Really? No way. Very good. All right, let's go ahead and vote for our favorite. 1, 2, 3, or 4. And then I think we have 2 more groups after this. Whoops. Are presidents countries or are they separate? So technically in Polandball, you're not supposed to reference individual people, like men or women. You can sort of get around it. Like, you know, if you want to reference Napoleon, you like give a Napoleonic hat to, like Napoleon's hat to France, right? There are ways around it. And you can sort of like kind of refer to them, but you really shouldn't be... the ball, the character represents like a cartoon version of the country. It doesn't represent any specific person. Is Ben's image here? Yes, it's in, I think, the last group, because it was one of the last ones that I got. Oh, it's in... Yeah, we have 2 rounds of 3 next. All right, ending this in 3, 2, 1, end poll. With 67%, Julia will take this round. Congrats. Oliver, 18%. Whoops. Kevin, 8%, and James, 7%. Congrats, Julia. Write that down. 2 more rounds of 3, then we go into the rapid eliminations. All right. In-day artwork, we have Ottoman Empire. No, Turkey. Poor Greece and Armenia. Sad. And then, yeah, Armenia became a Soviet republic almost immediately after getting independence. It was conquered by the Soviets. Good drawing. Number 2 is a cat's personality. Dutch Republic. Independent of the Spanish Empire. Very cool. And number 3 is CCPP with Ukraine. This is very cute. For independence from the Soviet Union. 91. I like the sunflower headdress wreath. All right, vote for our favorite here. Are the U.S. states inside America, or are they separate? So there's like no real established lore. You can sort of draw them as if they were like the U.S.'s children, or they could just be completely sort of like... They don't necessarily have like that kind of like a normal human relationship. Country balls. Next contest will be 2 weeks from now. Get your votes in. Vote, vote, vote. We have 3 more entries after this. I'm going to end this in 3, 2, 1. End poll. Can you draw U.S. states, though? Yeah, sure. You draw U.S. states in Polandball. That's totally fine. First level subdivisions of countries are allowed in Polandball. With 57%, in-day artwork will win this. Congrats. CCPP with 32% and a cat's personality with 11. Congrats to in-day. And I actually just got an entry. So this is the last entry that I will accept because it's getting too late. From Derek. Doc Roger Roger. All right, you're up next. We have Peru. July 28th, 1821, Peru. Was Peru part of Gran Colombia? Or did it become independent from the Spanish Empire itself? From the Spanish Empire. Following the military campaigns of Bernardo O'Higgins, Jose de San Martin, and Simón Bolívar. At the decisive Battle of Ayacucho, it completed its independence in 1824. Rare Peru appearance. Love to see it. Great that it's hand-drawn. Number 2 is Hera Hatunen. We have Finnish independence. During the day, the memory of the fallen heroes is honored and the deceased are remembered by lighting blue and white candles at heroes' graves and memorials. I did the way Finnish Independence Day celebrated. Spending time with loved ones. Good that you did the price tag. I like that. This is Hollande, right? The Unknown Soldier movie from 1955 is shown every year on TV. 2 blue and white candles here. And Finnish, the Castle Festival. Linanjulat, which most people watch on Independence Day, December 17th. This picture shows the beginning of the Castle Festival with the president and his wife shaking hands with the guests. Very cool. I've been to Finland. I loved Finland. Absolutely loved Finland. Number 3 is Ben. And I've got to rotate this. Australia. We never had an Australia. This is our first Australia entry today. Australian independence, 1901. Sydney. Very hard to read. I'm glad to Dad kept let my son your flag be one of the decent. This is very hard to read. I can't read it. We keep something. This is very hard to read. The text. We got an emu. SS Victory. Way to go, Australia. This is very, very pretty. I like this drawing. I actually can't believe no one else did Australia. Oh, I think Australia was in Alberta Animations entry, but it wasn't specifically about Australia. And our last entry is Pasmaida. Is this... I recognize this flag. I don't remember who it is or what country it is. I've seen this flag before. Do you guys know it? This is like Central Asia or something, right? Pasmaida, you rushed it? Oh, it's Hungary. Oh, they cut out. Yes, 1956. Yeah, the Hungarian Budapest uprising or whatever it was called, 1956, when the Soviets came in and steamrolled. But they cut out the seal. Yeah, they cut out the social symbol from the flag. That's why I recognize it. Good. Good job, chat. All right. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Vote for your favorite. Number 1 is Doc Roger Roger. Number 2 is Hera Hatunen. Number 3 is Ben. And number 4 is Pasmaida. And then we are going to do the rapid eliminations. We will have 26 people made it past the first round. Perry Ashton, your entry wasn't German mercenaries, but French soldiers aiding the Americans. Oh, they look like they were the Hessians. Or Hessians, I think is how you're supposed to pronounce it. H. Lees, where do you send your entry for next time? You submitted mine, but I obviously didn't see it. Where is Raya's entry? I have not seen Raya's entry or HLee's entry. Email them to me, coleipb@gmail.com. I downloaded all of the entries that I saw. I'll double check. Maybe they ended up in my spam folder. Let me see. Okay, Raya's entry was in the spam folder. Found it. Got it. That's the only one I see. No, here's another one. By Mo, I think. So we'll do 2 more. I don't know why they ended up in my spam folder. Oh, I missed a few. From the National Animal Art Contest. There were 3 that ended up in spam. One of them, I think, was submitted elsewhere. I was able to get it. Oh, that's sad. I'm so sorry. If someone emails and it gets stuck in spam folder. All right, ending this in 3, 2, 1. End poll. With 33%, Hera Hatunen will take this. This was very close. Pasmaida with 32%. Ben with 23, and Doc Roger with 12. Congrats to Hera Hatunen. And then we have Raya Aurora Cruz, Filipino Independence. This was caught in my spam folder. Very, very good drawing. But remember, no circle tool, no line tool, and no black lines between the colors on the flag, but otherwise very good. And number 2 is Mo, U.S. Independence. And remember, draw the stars. You don't have to draw 13, you don't have to draw 50, but you do have to draw some stars. Don't just write the number. But this is also a good drawing. Love the sun with the sunglasses. And let's see, am I missing anything else? Those were the only ones in my spam. Did Gmail might have thought they were advertisements? It's possible. I don't know. Oh, it might be that I'm looking at both of your email addresses now. It might be that you both use like a weird, like a .edu account. But some people with .edu accounts are able to send stuff to me. I don't know. The spam filter caught them for whatever reason. But okay, these are our last 2. And HLee's, I'm sorry if you had made something and it didn't get in, but it's not in my spam folder, and it's not in my normal inbox. 1 or 2. But you can also submit them in Discord. So if you join our Discord, that's another easy way for me to find them. Get your votes in. All right, and it's in 3, 2, 1, end poll. Do you announce a contest and the theme before stream? Yes, we announce them on YouTube and in Discord. If you look on YouTube, we'll post like a community tab post that has the information on the theme, the deadline to submit your contest entry, and where to submit it. It's always my email, coleipb@gmail.com, or in Discord. With 77%, Raya Aurora Cruz will win this. Congrats. Mo with 23%. All right. Okay. We have 27 finalists. Well, people who made it past the first round. We're going to go through these quickly. We've seen all of them before. You guys are going to vote quickly. Number 1. Hold on, let me put all these in the right folder. Graphy G. Number 2, Perry Astron. Number 3, Kalmar. And number 4 is someone cool. All right. One, two, three, or 4. Get your votes in. X-Dog, are we in the finals? Not yet, no. We just finished the very first round where we showed everybody's entry. We are now voting on the people who won the first round. So this is technically the second round, I guess. Second round of heats, right? First round, there were 27 heats. Second round, there's going to be like, what? 6, 7? Pixel Arrow, you are unfortunately just a little bit late, but I will show it anyway. Lusaka Accords. But yes, it's ideally you want to submit your entry before stream actually starts. If you end up sending an email to me during stream, it's a little bit more difficult to get it and show it, you know, especially like, because there has to be a cutoff, right? At which point I can't accept other entries because here we are, these people won their first round. It's not fair for somebody to submit something after the first round is over and just get a bye into the second round without having to compete against other people, you know? All right, ending this in 3, 2, 1, end poll. This round goes to Periastron. Congrats. Let me write that down. Next up, we have X-Dog. Well, first let's show Pixel Arrow. It was a late entry, didn't make it into the first round. But Lusaka Accords, 1974, Portugal. Is this Mozambique? And Zambia? Yes. Very cool. But remember, draw the flags. It looks like you traced over the flag. Draw it yourself. Draw the circle as well. Don't use circle tool. But not bad. All right. Next up, we have... Where's X-Dog? X-Dog. Harold. Paint Dude. And Ashley. One, two, three, or 4. How do you make backgrounds for videos? Aaron draws most of the art on the channel. He draws in MS Paint and in GIMP, both of which are free programs. I draw in Photoshop. So most of the time, I don't draw a ton for the channel, but I do edit Aaron's panels quite frequently and his artwork, and I'll add like things here and there. For example, there was the Uniting the Germans short that was like last Sunday or something. I drew the panels of Austria talking to the camera. But like occasionally there's like weird artifacts in the panels that Aaron draws. I have to go in and fix them, or I'll add like something, or I'll like remove one element of the drawing so that I can put something else behind it or in front of it or something like that. I do a lot of, I do the editing mostly. It's too hard for one person to do both the drawing and the editing. It's way too time consuming. So Aaron doing all of the drawing and me doing all of the editing makes it a lot easier. And we've been doing it so long with each other that we sort of understand exactly like like when I write a script and give it to him, he sort of understands what I want. And then when he sends me the panels, I sort of understand how he imagined them being put together, if that makes sense. All right, I'm going to in 3, 2, 1, end poll. With 45%, Ashley will take this. Congrats, Ashley. All right, next we have Kitty Coov. We have Alex, Lucas, and Harvey. Meanwhile, the Spanish person has one person doing all of the jobs. That is true, but the way it works, go ahead and vote for your favorite of these 4, is for the Spanish channel, is what I do is when I'm editing a video, I make 2 versions. I have the normal version that you see on the main channel, the English language, and then I make a second version where I strip out the dialogue, like the text dialogue and then the audible dialogue. And that's very easy. So I send like a blank version to Pyramid, and then Pyramid dubs it. Oftentimes the Spanish language channel is not just a strict translation. Pyramid like makes new jokes and new dialogue in the Spanish language adaptations. They're not one-to-one translations. Perry Ashton, you feel like most of the community is Southeast Asian. I think, interestingly, in the art contests, like the streams, a lot of people are from the Philippines, from Indonesia, Philippines, Indonesia. Decent amount Vietnam, which is different from like the overall viewer base. Like our overall viewer base is very heavily concentrated North America and Europe, because that's most of like what we make. And it's English language YouTube. So it's going to cater mostly to people who are fluent in English. And that's just where like most English speakers live, right? But we do have viewers from all over the world. It's just like you would expect an English language channel. The most viewers are going to come from the US, from the UK, from Germany, Canada, Australia. You know, that kind of makes sense. We do have a lot of viewers from Poland, from Indonesia, from the Philippines, and from India. But we have viewers literally all over the planet, which is super cool. It's very different from a lot of other YouTube channels where they might have like a deeper reach than we do, but it's less international. All right, I'm going to say 3, 2, 1, end poll. Hamza, hello. With 58%, Katie Coov will take this. Congrats. And again, I apologize if I'm mispronouncing your name. Next is It's Kamar, 44. Number 2 is Jacob. Number 3 is WH Nightshade. And number 4 is Artsy Altia. Good diversity of characters here. One, two, 3, or 4. Vote for your favorite. We're almost done. Harvey, you just lost with 4%, but you're happy you won the first round. Yeah, it's not bad. But remember, it does bother me when people get upset that like they don't win their round or they win or the overall contest. Like the way I view the contest, and you don't have to have my perspective, but I view the contest as being just like an art exposition, you know? It's just, I want to see people's artwork. I don't care who wins. I get that people want to win and like you get a free thing of merch or whatever, but I just want to see people's artwork. And like whenever I entered the Polandball comic contest, for many years I did this, I was less concerned with winning and more because I just wanted to make something that people liked, you know? And just because you don't win like a certain round or the overall thing doesn't mean that what you drew wasn't something that people didn't like or that it wasn't good. You know, art is entirely subjective. Something that you might like, something you might like something that someone else absolutely hates, you know? All right, and it is in 3, 2, 1, end poll. With 48%, it's Kamara will win this. Congrats. Well deserved, I think. All right, we have 3 more of these rounds. Let's go through them quickly. Loaf. This is going to be a strong group. We've got Loaf, Asoto, Eric, and Scorpion Time. All right. One, two, three, or 4. Vote for your favorite. Official Zbot, did I like yours? Yes, you had the Velvet Divorce. I did. After we have a winner, I go through and just briefly say the ones that I like the most. My personal favorites. I need to get coffee. I've only had 1 coffee today. My big rectangle mug. We are going to make another set of plushies. Just FYI. This was just our first set. No, we did 3. We did the parenting characters. All right, I'm going to say 3, 2, 1, end poll. With 42%, Asoto will take this. Congrats, Asoto. Also well-deserved, he thinks. Next up is Glimmer. Manuel SG. Kyle. And Julia. A lot of you guys seem to draw... Well, I guess these are hand-drawn. But a lot of people seem to draw on their phones. Just judging by how many are oriented as portrait rather than landscape. Go ahead and vote for your favorite of these 4. Whole World 101. Could I suggest something that you can draw? Let's see. What should you draw? Why don't you draw... What's an interesting... Chat, what do you think the Whole World 101 should draw? Something interesting from history. How much does the mug cost? It depends on what size you get. The smallest mug, I think, is like $11, and the largest one is like $16. I have the largest one. This is a 20-ounce mug. I bought the biggest one because I think I can show it off better on stream. But the smallest one is a perfectly adequate coffee mug. If I were to buy the rectangle mug for people, I would get the 15-ounce one, like the medium one, just because I think it's like a good hefty mug. This is maybe a little bit too big. And the small one, I think, is a standard coffee mug. It's not as, like, sturdy. Well, I wouldn't say it's not as sturdy. It's just, it's small. I like having a big mug. Emu War? Okay. Whole World 101. Draw the Emu... Oh, draw the Emu War, and then have New Zealand and Laser Kiwi show up. Do I have any tips or expectations for new people for the art contest? The only suggestions I have are to, one, just practice. The only way to get better at art is to practice. That's it, right? To get more technically proficient at art is to practice. Other than that, just familiarize yourself with the Polandball rules, because this is the Polandball channel, so there's certain things that we don't do in Polandball that other country ball creators do, like hands. We don't do hands, we don't do hair, mouths, ears, whatever. That's it. All right, ending this in 3, 2, 1, end poll. And it looks like Glimmer will take this round with 52%. Congrats, Glimmer. Are these the semifinals? Not quite, no. All right, and then the last heat in this round is going to be Inde, Hera, and Raya. One, two, or three. CCPP. If Poland meets Polandball, what things will they say to each other? What does that mean if Poland meets Polandball? Like, if I'm pretty sure that a good amount of people in the country of Poland actually know what Polandball is. Like, Poland cannot into space is probably the most mainstream meme that has come out of Polandball. Like, whenever you see people who might not know a lot about Polandball might know that. Like, if there's one thing from Polandball people might know, it's that Poland cannot into space. Oh, okay, so if Poland, correctly drawn, met Polandball, the upside-down version, I actually wrote a script where... We haven't drawn it yet. I need to find it again. That's a good reminder. I wrote a script where someone makes, like, some sort of machine that the various countries go through, and it brings them to an alternate dimension. And so Poland goes through, and he sees Poland, like, right side up. And there was a couple of other funny things, like Kazakhstan sees, like, a weird version of himself. US, like, doesn't have sunglasses. I have to go and look at that script again, but it's a good topic for a short. Poland meeting his cartoon self. All right, ending this in 3, 2, 1, end poll. And the last winner of round 2 is Inde Artwork. All right, we have 7 semifinalists. So we're going to do a round of 4 and a round of 3. And we're going to mix it up a bit. We're going to alternate. Okay. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Perry Ashton. This is semifinal 1. Perry Ashton. Kitty Kuv. Asoto. And Inde. One, two, three, whoops, or 4. This is semifinal round 1. Whoever wins this will be our first finalist. Paul Nazara, it's my first time watching a live show on YouTube. Well, welcome. We do our contests on Polandball Official every so often, usually every other week now at this point. Once or twice a month, I would say. So people draw art entries based off of the theme that we announce. They submit it, and then we spend a couple of hours on Saturday doing an art contest. And whoever wins the art contest gets to choose the next contest theme, and they win a free piece of Polandball merch if they want it. Either a mug or stickers or the cap. How do you submit art? You submit art to colipb@gmail.com or in our Discord. You can look on the community tab on our channel for more info. Get your votes in. This is close. This is very close. Let's give this a 30-second timer. When you hear the tone, I will end the poll, and we will have our first finalist. Unless there's a tie. Get your votes in. There's 57 votes. You have 15 seconds. Yeah, I changed the name of today's short, and the algorithm likes it a lot better. I just called it Transit, and now it's doing a lot better. Like that. End poll. Our first finalist is Perry Astron. Congrats, Perry Astron. Okay. And then our second semifinal round is Ashley. It's Kamar, 44. And Glimmer. One, two, or three. Whoever wins this will advance to the final against Perry Astron. Vote for your favorite of these three. Zbot, you almost drew Slovakia with 2 eyes instead of the coat of arms eye patch. So that's also, you don't technically have to draw those countries with the coat of arms as an eye patch. It's just tradition. Most people do. But you don't have to. Get your votes in. Who's winning the Champions League? No idea. I do not follow football. Fritzobits, can I check your entry? Did you just send it? It's a little too late if you just sent it. I don't see it. Lincoln just sent something, though. We can show that. Not a submission, but just artwork. Yugoslavia and USSR. Perry Astron, it's your first time reaching the finals. Congrats. All right, I'm going to end this in 3, 2, 1. End poll. This is, with 46%, Ashley. Ashley will make it to the final round. Congrats. It's Kamar and Glimmer, both very strong entries. But our final round is set. Perry Astron and Ashley. Let's pull them up. Oh, but first, we're going to show off this image from Lincoln. This is not a card, or this is not a submission, but wanted to show this off. So before I forget, very cool. Also, hold on. I think there might be another piece of art. I, many streams ago, missed this. Someone made this. This is from Baguette. And I totally missed this during an old contest. It must have been in my spam folder. I want to make sure I'm showing it. I have no idea if they're even watching, but Baguette made this. Use of only a fraction of my former glory. But I have kebab. Yes, yes, I approve of kebab. Very cool. We have the Hagia Sophia there. All right. Okay, our final round. Perry Astron versus Ashley. Let's write their names. Pull these both down a bit. Oops. Oops. Underscore. All right, this is our final round for today's art contest, the National Independence Art Contest. We have Perry Ashton on the left with the American Revolution, American Independence, and Ashley on the right with German reunification, which we are going to count as independence. Because East Germany technically, well, it didn't really become independent, but reunified, it counts. All right. Who wins today's art contest? Question mark. 1, Perry Ashton, or 2, Ashley. Go ahead and vote. I'm going to ping Discord. Get people to come and vote in the final round. Come and vote. Get your votes in. This was a really solid contest. All right, I pinged everyone in Discord. Let's see. Get your votes in. Let's give it a 1-minute timer when we hear a tone. We will have today's winner. As a reminder, the winner of the art contest will win a free piece of Polandball merch, and will choose the contest theme for the next contest. You've got a little over 30 seconds left. Get your votes in. Thank you to everybody who participated and who voted or who watched. "15 seconds. Get your votes in. And time. Today's winner is Ashley with 65%, Perry Ashton with 35%. Good job to both of you, but there can only be one winner. Congrats to Ashley. Perry Ashton, good hustle. Ashley will win today's art contest. Very cool. Great job. I think Ashley has won one contest entry before, so we have a repeat winner. Very good job. We had a solid group of entries today. We had 106 total entries. That was a lot. It was a bigger contest than I was expecting, especially since I only announced it on Sunday. Historian, even though I lost, I just want to say that it was very enjoyable joining these kinds of contests. Good, I'm glad. Perry Ashton says congrats to Ashley. Good sport. We love to see it. Congrats, Ashley. Ashley, let me know if I can post your winning entry on our YouTube channel. Let me know if you would like a mug or some stickers. And then let me know what you want the next contest theme to be. And if you want to draw the thumbnail. If you do want to draw the thumbnail, 1280 by 720 is the ideal dimensions, are the ideal dimensions. Very cool. Well, good job, everybody. Congrats again to Ashley. My favorite entries, I will show off. Just to shout out, whether or not any of you even care about my my personal take. But let's go through. I'm going to show off the ones that I like the most. I liked Kalmar's. I thought this was great. I liked X-Dog. I thought the lighting was really good in this. I did like Ashley's. I like Errol's. I thought this was one of the best hand-drawn ones. I really like this one. Chinbot, this was probably my favorite entry. I thought this was super cool. I really like this one. Jylen, I really like this one. I thought this was great. There's like one or two more that I really liked. Oh, I thought this was funny. Kyle, your entry. We wouldn't normally draw, you know, people in Polandball, but I thought like this was the only one that made me genuinely laugh. I thought this was hilarious. The Eagles carrying the paper. This is, I hate the metric system. I thought that was great. All right. Well, great job, everybody. This was really cool. I hope you enjoyed today's stream. Go check out all of our shorts from the past couple weeks if you haven't already. But I assume if you're watching a Polandball art contest stream that you watch our short every day. But Real Kalmar, you're done with the art from when I asked you what I should draw. Can you show it on stream? Yes. Put it in the streaming hub. Let's see what Kalmar drew. I forget what I asked you to draw. Let's take a look. Is it in streaming hub? Wait, you guys do shorts? All right, let's take a look at Kalmar's art real quick. Kalmar drew... Oh, yeah, okay. So I asked you to draw Cyprus, Egypt, and Jordan on the beach and Nepal serving them drinks. Wow, that was a fast drawing, man. Good job. Oh, Jordan is being crushed by the Egypt's pyramid. That's cool. Cyprus is tanning, as a tanning mirror. That's great. Great job. How long does it take to animate each short? It really depends. Some of them are very simple. And generally, like, the shorter it is, the quicker it takes, or the quicker it is to actually animate it. Something like You Just Can't Do It 2, where Mongolia invades Japan on seahorses. I remember that one specifically took me about 8 hours to edit, and I think Aaron said it took about 8 to 10 hours to draw. And that's like a 30-second short, but it's a very dynamic one, right? A lot of different shots. So, Fritzo Bits, can I take a quick peek at your art and contest entries? Yes. Where did you put it in contest entries? Dusty. I don't know if this is yours, but here's Dusty's. This was a little bit too late. But Ukraine, this is great. What short took the longest? Maybe Metaphysics. Metaphysics, I think, took me 2 days to make. It took me 2 separate sessions. Almost every single short that we've made, I've done in a single day. Metaphysics, I think, is the only short that I can remember where it took me 2 days to make. Oh, you know what was a really complicated one to make? Autocracy O's. I had completely forgotten about that. We've made so many shorts at this point. We have like 650 shorts. Autocracy O's, the one where Japan is trying to feed the US cereal. That one took a long time to make because I had to figure out how to do like the exploding flat clouds. That one was hard. That's also, I think of the, I think it's been a while since we've done like the Democracy O's type shorts. We should do another one. We did Democracy O's. That was the original comic that I had made, and other people had adapted that. And so some people There was another YouTuber, No Time Animations or something like that. that had adapted my comic, my original comic from like 13 years ago, into a YouTube animation. And then so we adapted it ourselves. And then some people thought we were ripping him off. Like, no, I wrote the original comic. I made the original comic. And then Monarchios. We made Monarchios. That was the most recent one. So there's a Theocracyos we need to make. That one, you can guess sort of what we would do. I think it'd be a very dark joke. Other types of, like Communistos we could do. I'd have to think of how to do that. But Democracyos and Autocracyos are some of my favorite shorts. Autocracyos, I think, is so good. I really like that one. That one took a very long time to make. It had a lot of very unique shots that we had not done before. So it took a while to sort of get all the pieces right and figure out how to actually animate it properly. Do you have any Nordic shorts in the making? I don't know. What I was going to make today, later today, was a short about Tanzania. So there's been a general dearth of African comics in Polandball, and there always has been, just because there are not as many African users in the Polandball community as there are in other regions of the world. So it's very rare to get like a genuinely good comic or short about Africa, just because most of us don't know enough about Africa. So there's like, we have to be creative about it, find ways to make like a short about an African country that a lot of people wouldn't necessarily know a lot about, sort of work with a large general audience, right? So we made a comic about Tanzania. So I'm going to put that together. I don't know if I'll schedule that for tomorrow or for Monday, but yeah, we have one about Tanzania. You love how Polandball is still popular? I do too, man. I think, I mean, Polandball's been around since 2009. You think about something like Rage Comics. Rage Comics had their heyday back in like 2012, 2011. They only lasted as like a legitimate sort of medium for a couple of years. Polandball is very long-lived. It's been around for 17 years. Oh, and I should have pointed this out. The Polandball subreddit just had its 15th birthday a couple of days ago. The Polandball subreddit has been around for 15 years now. So the Polandball subreddit is not where Polandball is from, but it was the first place to really aggregate and centralize Polandball. It's where we had where we established the rules, and it is, since it was created, has been the premier place for Polandball content. So happy birthday to r/Polandball, my favorite subreddit. Ruler, will the parenting series continue? Absolutely, yes. We have many scripts for the parenting series. It will continue. Oh, May 23rd is the subreddit's birthday. Yeah, so 1 week ago. Where did Polandball come from? Polandball came from Krautchan. Krautchan is a German image board. It's like 4chan, but German. It came from the international board on Krautchan by a guy named Falco, who was making fun of a user named Wojak. So the Wojak meme also comes from Falco. Falco is some British guy somewhere out there in the world. No one's heard from him in many years, as far as I know. He created two memes, Polandball and Wojak. Both were to make fun of Wojak. Wojak was a Polish user on Krautchan. Weird little slice of internet history, right? All right, anyway, I have got to get going. Thank you, everybody, for joining today. I hope you enjoyed today's art contest. I certainly did. We'll have our next contest in maybe 2 weeks or so. So I will see you guys then. I hope you enjoy the rest of your week. And yeah, go check out our short. Like it, comment on it. Helps boost it with the algorithm. Share it with your friends, your family, your enemies. And I will see you guys when I see you. Godspeed. I'm going to end stream while I'm talking in the middle.